Hey guys, welcome to the show. I hope you're having an awesome day. Really excited about the show we have for you today. And guess who actually showed up today? Trey did.
Wow, watch your mouth, Jason, okay?
Trey, I'm just, I pay you all this money to be the co-host of this show.
I haven't had a dime sent to me.
I send it to your agent, and your agent's supposedly supposed to pay you.
I don't have an agent.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm your agent, so it's what it is. Hey, give me some beats.
No, you know what? You don't pay me enough, Jason, so I'm not going to do it.
Check your Venmo. No, just play.
That would be phenomenal if I got a notification right now because my phone is actually not muted.
$2.
All right, Jason, let's get it.
All right, let's go. Okay, we're on the show. We're live and we're thinking, cause I know what I know. I gotta break it down, you be feeling the flow. You be right for the nighttime, letting them go. Get them right, get them ill, cause I know that I'm fresh. I get it when I'm clean and I'm running this mess. You got a white dude straight rapping less, and I don't even know what you're gonna do when that's past. Oh ho, now I gotta press this button go, so we gotta go live, and I know what I know, but I know where I go, cause I never let low. You wanna be something, but I say that I go. Oh, what's my little name? What am I doing if I rearrange games? Metaphorical, but I know that I'm same. When you want me like forever anyway. Hey, what am I doing if I got 20 more seconds? And only if I can't be irrelevant? Now I gotta rap for this whole time. Bust it when I rip, cause I'm wondering why. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? And only if I can't break it down, pursuing. Only if I gotta be choosing. One time down, you don't call me Susan. Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you.
What's up? How's it going?
What's up, guys?
Dude, what is the highlight of everybody's week? I got to hear it right now. My highlight. I was expecting Jason to have something.
I had it right at my tip of my tongue. I was about to say it out loud.
Say it. Just say it. You got it.
I found an extremely vintage toy today.
Okay. I met up with a long lost friend.
What do you think, Tony? I know we're pushing you.
Yeah, no. I bought some pretty good comic books.
Oh, nice.
Dope Sick Nasty. Can't wait to hear about that.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. All right. So did I go first? All right.
Yes, you did.
This I have now a budget for flipping Goodwill purchases that just makes me entertained because I've made a few dollars from my Goodwill purchase. I bought I bought a mechanical keyboard a few months ago for like $3. I sold that bad boy for like $20. Nothing big, but small flips.
That's money, man.
But I was at the store today and I wish I had it in the room, but I don't. I found a vintage 90s Super Soaker in pristine condition.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That boy, it's a 1500 CPS. That bad boy goes for like $100, which is crazy to me. That a toy that
is this so in the box?
No, that's unboxed.
Ah, see, the value just immediately diminished.
No. What I'm telling you is $100 is unboxed. Boxed, it'd be insane.
100 is unboxed. Okay.
Yes.
You got it at Goodwill?
For $6.
What?
Whoa.
Well, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
I mean, there's like if you go on eBay, you'll see it anywhere from 80 to 120.
I'll have to look at it after the show.
But mine's actually has every sticker intact except for one that's barely beat down. It's in great condition.
I think it'll be fine.
The only problem with this is that my 4-year-old is like, "What is that, Daddy? I must play with that." And so
get him a regular one.
I told my wife, she was like, "He might want to play with it." I'm like, it doesn't. It's fine. If I sell this, I'll be able to get him a
4 or
of them.
5.
Yeah.
Dude, kids' toys are expensive, man. I remember back in the day, like they have only increased in value and price, but they don't make them like they used to.
Yeah. So, but there you go. That's mine. Yeah. No, it's so funny. It's just like, well, just me and Tony were talking about all my lightsabers. But yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, you did show me a very interesting lightsaber collection there.
Yeah. Well, I even brought back the Mandalorian one, Trey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
But I made a double. Do you see the double one I actually made?
Yes, Darth Maul.
Did I show you the Darth Maul? Anyways.
But do you have both sabers?
I do.
You
but they
have
wouldn't
them.
work. They wouldn't work because the way the other one is, the other one would fall off. It's definitely not made for the thing. So,
What's that supposed to mean, Jaime? What the heck?
what is
They
that?
don't
What
make
is
you
that?
like they used to, Trey. I don't know.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I said the games or the kids get toys. They don't make them like they used to. But anyway, to get my highlight out of the week, or out of the way, yeah, I met up with a long lost friend. I basically had been ghosted by this guy for about a year, and I messaged him through Facebook, I think, recently, and he messaged back, and he kind of updated me on his life. He had a ton of stuff going on, and I totally understand it. And he just kind of cut communication with a lot of people, and it was Josh, by the way, Jason.
Oh,
So
wow.
Josh messaged me back. We actually
You had
just
a
were playing
whole
Fortnite.
show together.
Yeah, no, we had a show together, and I messaged him one day. I didn't hear anything back from him, yeah, so it was really cool to meet up with him, and he kind of updated me on life and just a bunch of stuff that was going on, and I'm not at the liberty to to talk about that, but yeah, it was really cool. So I thought I was never going to be able to talk to him again. I thought it was like, I did something wrong, and it wasn't me. Praise God. So. But it was really cool. So that is my highlight. Tony, what do you got for us?
Tell us about these. Tell me about the first showing of Amazing Spider-Man that you found.
There's
I found Amazing Spider-Man 1 at the at Goodwill for $2. I'm joking. No. Actually, what I got was this week. I got the Wolverine run where he goes to Japan.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was able to find that for a decent price, and I got the whole run. And
that's amazing.
Yeah, man. I like collecting individual issues. I mean, I have graphic novels, obviously, but I don't like going the graphic novel route first.
Manga?
Yeah. No, not manga.
Dang it, so close.
That's so funny.
That's awesome though, man. So you said singles, like so you collect? Do you collect them for just the flavored, not the flavor text, the different art styles in the front that they have, the different releases and stuff?
Yeah. I love collecting certain artists and certain runs, and just from when I was a kid, I'd never got a chance to pick up when I could have bought them for $2.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, Jaime is also a comic collector. He says, the comics dude, I got me some sick Art Germ covers recently. No idea what that means, but hey, that's awesome, dude. He's a huge collector. He's always showing me all the stuff that he has. But
yeah, should I run off camera really quick and pull out what I got, or?
Dude, I mean, how long do you think it'll take?
2 seconds.
Sure, yeah. Go right ahead.
Go for it.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. We'll catch up with the comments.
Well, so our guest today is Tony Lugo. He is a producer, a director. He's done tons of shorts. He has a new short in the film circuit right now called
Honey Bear?
An Idiot. No,
okay.
You F an Idiot.
Okay.
Honey Bear is a project he wants to get done, and he's looking to make it happen. And so we'll talk about it a little bit, but that's a dream project. I like the synopsis; it's good. But the new movie that's actually in the different film festivals we'll talk about. And so yeah, he's awesome. He's a friend of Bruce, but he's just a cool dude. So I'm excited about having him on the show. As I said, he had a fun little job he did for a while. We'll talk about that too. And yeah, Trey, you having a good day? Let's read some of Jaime's comments.
Yeah, Jaime said, I met up with an old friend that I thought died. Wow. He had a stroke about a half decade ago. Then out of the blue, he mailed me a parcel. Oh, he said Black Cat, the new Sorcerer Supreme, and Invisible Woman. Josh actually came through earlier. He said, "Love you, baby girl." Love you too, boss man. Rest in peace, George Perez. Jaime said, "Do it." So I'm glad you did it, man. So we're about to see what you got for us.
Oh, okay. You ready for me? I mean, I just got a couple.
Sure, no, man.
So Keanu Reeves did a comic run. I got the individual runs for that.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's about a year or two ago he did this. Berserker.
That's sick. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Got a whole bunch of this like Infinity War. Warlock.
Oh yeah.
Stuff. My favorites though is this run right here, this Weapon X run.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a ton of comics, but those are all way cooler than what I got.
I like this stuff, man. This is
oh yeah,
big Wolverine fan.
The comic.
This one I think is about. I haven't read it yet, but I think it's about if Wolverine gets all the Infinity Stones.
That is sick. Wasn't he a he was one of the 4 horsemen under Apocalypse, right?
That I don't know.
Because I think it was him, Psylocke, Angel, and oh my gosh, Jean Grey, possibly.
Man, this is all stuff I knew like 10, 15, 20 years ago, actually. Like I could tell I was reading weekly. I was going to the comic store weekly. But you just fall out of it and
Jaime said, send me a pic of that. Yes, he was. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, dude, mutants go like, I don't even want to touch that because there's so many different timelines and literally X-Men are like all over the map and it gets buck wild.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, we got our banners up. All right, Jason.
Actually make them.
Jason, just to get it out of the way, and I want to talk to Tony more. I think it's that time, man. I hope you're ready.
I'm not. I was gonna make some joke, and then I realized that's not this time. So it's time. I'm going. Gosh, it's time.
It's time for a quiz.
All right, I hope you guys are ready because you got the email that I sent you, Tony, right?
Let me double check.
I'm joking, man. I didn't send you anything. You know, I mess with our guests. I just want to see their response. They're like, they either say, yes, I totally got it. I read it. I have an encyclopedia of it right here. Anyway.
Yes, I totally got it. It's nailed in here.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Yeah.
No, so I got a really cool quiz for us today, and I'm actually going to run this from now on. It's a random quiz, and they're random questions and fun facts about life. Jason, I hope you're ready. Tony, I hope you're ready. Both of you guys will get the same questions. Whoever gets the most questions correct by the end of the quiz will win, and that's it. And the winner gets 5 million virtual high fives, and they come in a GIF format, GIF, whatever you want to call it. And they're also a cryptocurrency, so they're an NFT. So
let's do it.
So you can get them. I'm just kidding, but we should probably market that, Jason. So anyway, yeah. For question number 1, Tony, you got it. This is a true or false question. There are no cemeteries in San Francisco. True or false?
Ooh. Oh, that's false.
Okay, Jason, same question. There are no cemeteries in San Francisco, California.
I'm going true, just cause.
It's actually true. There are no cemeteries inside San Francisco. Now,
there's no space for them.
Do your own research. Well, do your own research. But apparently, there are no cemeteries in San Francisco. What's crazy? Little side tangent. In Paris, the Paris Catacombs exist because they ran out of grave space, and they started burying people.
Shit.
Yeah, they created catacombs.
You're fine.
You're good, man.
That's definitely worth that response.
They started burying people underneath the city of Paris, and the catacombs go on for miles. And people get, like, if you don't go without a guide or like a tour guide or a group or whatever, people have gotten lost and they're never found again. I mean,
you
like,
become part of the catacombs if you go alone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One of my favorite horror movies is based off of the Paris Catacombs, called As Above, So Below. Moving on. Jason, you have the next question. You get first dibs. Babies are born without what? Eyelashes, fingernails, or kneecaps? A, B, or C? Eyelashes, fingernails, or kneecaps? Do I need to play some Jeopardy?
Kneecaps? I've had lots of I've had 2 babies, but I cannot think about the one of the options that they had. I have no idea.
So you're saying kneecaps? Okay.
I think I've seen eyelashes and I've seen fingernails, but I don't. I mean,
That's not fair because he has a fairly newborn. So whatever.
Yeah.
Tony, same question: A, B, or C? Eyelashes, fingernails, or kneecaps?
I'm gonna say eyelashes.
Are you sure?
You should probably pick my answer, bro.
I like Jason's response.
I'll probably say kneecaps.
Yes, you'd be correct. Congratulations, you guys both get a question correct. Yeah, they don't appear until the child reaches 2 to 6 years of age. Believe it or not,
doesn't have kneecaps.
That's buck wild. So when they're rubbing across the floor, they're actually scraping the inside. I'm just
come on! Oh.
Tony, what is the strongest muscle in the body? Is it A, glutes, B, tongue, or C, levator? Yep, the levator palpebrae superioris.
I'm gonna go with that one just because I never heard of it.
Okay, I have never heard of it either, Jason.
Glutes.
It's the tongue. You guys are both incorrect. So based on its size, the tongue is the strongest muscle in your body. But I also learned this back in middle school. It's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. You obviously should have gone with the smarter sounding name, but it was actually just the tongue. But next question, Jason, which insect can live for 9 days after its head has been chopped off? Open question.
Praying mantis.
Okay. Tony?
Ant.
You said cockroach?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations, man. That was actually kind of hard. I'm glad you got that correct. It's actually the cockroach. And believe it or not, cockroaches can actually survive the nuclear fallout.
Wow.
So
can a Twinkie.
Well, I'm not eating that Twinkie after that, but I actually don't prefer Twinkies. I might be that oddball out, but I don't really like Twinkies that much. It doesn't do it for me. Anyway, and this will be our second to last question. I hope you guys are ready. What happens, Jason, if you keep a goldfish in the dark? It dies, it turns white, it decreases in size, or it swims hyperactively in circles.
Turns white.
Okay, Tony, same question.
It swims hyperactively in circles.
Are you sure?
Or it dies.
Okay. It actually turns white. So Jason has one up. He's one up to right now. So just for the heck of it, we're gonna do 2 more questions. We're gonna wrap this up. The human brain is made of how much percentage of water, Tony? Is it 65%, 80%, 40, or 94? So let's do that in numerical order. 40, 65, 80, or 94%.
How does 65 sound? I mean, maybe 40-ish. I'm thinking 90. 75%-ish.
Oh, I'm not even paying attention. That's the worst part about this. So funny.
The options were 40, 65, 80, and 94%.
I'm going to go 80.
Okay.
My final answer.
Okay, Jason, what do you think? 40, 65, or 80, or 94?
40?
Jason, that's actually it. Okay. The question was the human brain is made up of how much percent water. You said 40, and the correct answer was 80%. Congratulations, Tony. You got that correct. That was tough. Hey, you got it. You got it, though. And for the final question.
Final question.
This is for the coup de grace. Who's the best MCU character that exists? Open question.
Well, you're evil.
Jason, you go.
Well, I mean, I know the answer, so Punisher.
Okay. Tony?
I'll say Punisher.
Wait, Tony, you said Punisher? Congratulations!
I said Punisher.
Well, I couldn't hear Jason for some reason, and I don't even know if he said anything. I think he cut out at that point. But Jason, if you would have said Punisher, you would have gotten it correctly, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, man, Tony, congratulations, man. You won our quiz. You get an NFT of 5 million high fives. They do run out, but you can trade them to your friends. But as an NFT, no one can copy them. You get 5 million of them. And hopefully they will actually be on the exchange one day.
One day they
will
will
be worth a ton of money. Anyway,
we definitely should at least work on that. Like, it'd be cool to give it NFT.
It's really easy. It's really easy to do.
And then they actually have the audio for the podcast or something on it. Anyways,
Ultimate Fallout 4 just sold for over 30K.
Whoa!
He said, Tony, Age of Apocalypse or Onslaught Saga? Which one do you like more?
Age of Apocalypse.
Interesting. Onslaught, dude. Onslaught. That character alone is busted.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm done with the quiz. Why is Tony on our show today, Jason?
Well, when I talked to Tony, I asked Tony, "Hey, Tony, what can you do for a better year?" And Tony told me, "Be kind, eat healthy, and dance alone in your room." Why, Tony? Is that something we gotta do for a better year?
Here, let me turn off my camera real quick.
Well,
alone in my room.
Be kind and eat healthy. That's obvious, I think. You know, I'm reaching an age where if I eat an Oreo, I got to go physical, and pressure's not out of control. You know, that's
tough.
Yeah, I think being kind is, you know, everyone is pretty mean to each other right now. All you got to do is have a difference of opinion, and all of a sudden people are calling you dummy or idiot or something. You know, be kind. Let someone in traffic or something, and dance alone in your room. I mean, what's better than playing some music? And you know, I was a b-boy when I was younger, so I can do some good up rock in my room with some good funk music, some James Brown or something playing. You know,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
you couldn't bust any of those moves out today, could you?
I mean, I could do some up rock. Can do a little floor work, but I think it's officially I'm officially retired. You know?
Gotcha.
People always tell me like, "Hey, do some spinning on your head," and I just have to tell them I'm retired. You know?
So if I were to put a piece of cardboard down right in front of you, it wouldn't tape it down to the floor.
You can tape it down to the floor, but I just don't want to go to the hospital for like a pulled hamstring.
Yeah, that's the thing about at this age. It's like everybody on the show knows this, but like I decided to play soccer and I like separated my shoulder and ended up fracturing it and not be able to move it for like a month. And I'm barely just getting full range of motion back now. It's like, yeah, no, I can't do anything I used to do anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
because you're old, Jason.
It's true. I'm an old person, and my body does not like it. So,
well,
I'm poking fun.
They say old is the new young. It's what I hear.
Oh, really? Okay, interesting. I like that.
Yeah. But anyways, but Tony, that's amazing, and I think that you're right. I think we need to be kind. We need to not care what people think about us. That's why I think the dance alone in your room works out well, because it's like you just need to care about yourself, and then also eating healthy makes sense. I mean, I still like the idea of it. I don't know if I do a very good job, but
how would I drink water? How's that?
I do drink lots of water and lots of sparkling water. Does that count?
Sure. Hey, man,
not flavored. The gross stuff.
Ooh, what?
My little daughter,
water?
It's one of her favorite things. She goes like little lemon flavored,
like LaCroix?
free lemon flavor.
Oh.
No, not LaCroix, but
please,
like
Tony, you don't drink LaCroix, do you?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay. No, you totally do, don't you?
He has like a big fridge. He pans the camera over to the left, and the fridge is all LaCroix.
Yeah.
He pulls his shirt down, and he's sponsored by LaCroix for his life.
That like he has LaCroix.
His
webcam
tattoo.
hits. His webcam knocks over. It pans to the refrigerator. He has to rip down all the posters.
It's like I scoot over, you hear all the cans on the floor rustling around. No. I like some watermelon LaCroix.
Interesting. I'm just not. I couldn't do it, man. I tried. I did a couple of flavors, and I just couldn't do it, man.
Yeah. You get used to it after a while. It's a thing you have to teach yourself to like. It's
like hint of lime and watermelon that was made in a factory of watermelons close to one, and they splashed a little essence of watermelon in the water.
I'm more of a fan of Topo Chico though.
Yep.
Oh, actually, okay, yeah.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I cannot afford Topo Chico, so there's no way. Like my homie, like that's all he has at his house. So every time I come over, it's like, oh, would you like a Topo Chico? And I'm like, yes, please. I would never have these in my house. I got the.
Is it like Grey Poupon or something?
Yeah, no, they're like what each bottle is like. It's like $2 a bottle for
something like that. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe
like,
in Texas.
Yeah, and
So
I guess you just got Topo Chico in the sink over there in
No,
Cali.
I mean it's probably more expensive over here.
So Tony, how are things going with eating healthy? What have you learned? What have you
What is happening?
what are you doing? What?
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry. What's going on?
I was confused about what's happening. You're
Oh,
good. Go for it, Trey.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. With eating healthy, how has that been going for you?
Oh, phenomenal, man. I've my blood pressure's gone way down.
Oh yeah, now I get it. Sorry.
Jason.
I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost a lot of weight, like 30 pounds, something like that.
Dude, same, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you just feel fine. You feel good, and you don't beat yourself up every time. At least I don't. Every time I have a cheat meal or every time I have some sweets or something. I've significantly cut out alcohol.
That's awesome, man.
Although I still will partake. I'm sorry, every once in a while.
You're fine.
Like I got a gallon of vodka right next to me. I'm gonna switch from.
What would you tell somebody that's trying to eat healthier, care about what they eat? You know, just trying to switch up some things. Somebody who's been trying to eat healthy for a while, but nothing's been working out. What would you tell that person?
I would say get through the first couple of months. The first month or two is always the hardest. But what you're doing is you're building a habit. So you build that habit of eating healthy. What I do, I dated a health coach and she taught me how to read the ingredients. So I got to understand what actually was going in the food that was just terrible for you. Even though it's marketed as like fat free or healthy, or there's still like hidden sugars and all that stuff. And so significantly cutting out sugar is a huge thing for me.
Carbs and sugar.
Yeah. Carbs and sugar, yeah. Watch the breads. I mean, just cut back, and also don't be afraid to if you have like a cheat day when you weren't expecting it. It's okay. You come right back on the wagon the next day, and I would say it's a process, and you can start off. You can gradually. You can cut out sugar for 2 days out of the week, and then eventually make it 3 days and go from there and just live a healthy lifestyle.
What's crazy, and I really appreciate you saying all that, is like people don't understand that even when you're on like a health plan or a diet or whatever, you can totally eat something that's not on the plan and be totally fine. It's the habit. It's if you were to eat that and it would ruin your entire diet, meaning like if you were to then start to incorporate sweets or fatty stuff or whatever back into your diet, that's what kills you. It's the incorporating what you literally been cutting out back into what you're eating. Yeah, one meal here or there, a cheat meal, cheat day, whatever's not going to kill you. I actually appreciate you saying that. And then you said not beating yourself up.
Which that's still advice I have to follow because I beat myself up all the time.
Yep.
Do as I say, not as I do,
Yeah, I understand that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
That's the problem about being a cook, is that I can make whatever I want. And so, if I want to make bacon fried bacon, mashed potatoes on a bed of chili, I could do that and make it all from scratch.
And you're a cook, so I bet you it's spectacular too.
Oh yeah. No, I literally could just make whatever. If I want to make buffalo chicken dumplings, steamed dumplings, I could do that.
That sounds amazing.
But it's terrible for my belly. But my kids love it. So that's the problem. Knowing that you can do all these things, it causes issues. But I think that's smart, and the idea that it's like you just need to get into a habit on doing better on those things, and then be able to make something cool is cool. But it's like it's so easy to beat yourself up. Go, you can't do this. You can't be successful. But that's how it goes. I mean, it's like you just have to move forward towards it. And it's funny because I think that's kind of that's one of the cool things about the quarantine is it kind of made people go, hey, I should probably work on myself better. That should probably be a thing that I do. Go for it, Trey.
Jaime's saying not just hidden sugars, but hidden animal feces, dead rodents, and bugs and mold.
Yeah.
First off,
delicious.
That's disgusting. Second off, yes, you're probably true because apparently, like the FDA says that, like, I don't know if it's like candy. Yeah. You can have a certain amount of animal, like a bug, whatever.
They're gonna get to the sugar.
Yeah, and that's so gross because like you'll never know. At the end of the day, you're never gonna know.
As I said, I've cooked and made hilarious decisions, and no one ever knew.
I really don't want to eat your cooking now, Jason. That really scares me.
Like back in the day, I worked at a pizza place, and I definitely dropped one or two pizzas and picked them up.
So Tony's a producer, right, Jason?
Tony's a director and producer. He's done tons of shorts. He's done tons of stuff in the film industry. Definitely gonna. He has a new film, as I mentioned earlier. You F an Idiot in the film circuit right now, which is pretty awesome. Tell us more about that. How did you get into filmmaking, Tony?
Well, I always loved going. My first memories as a kid were going with my parents to see movies in the theater. I used to, how senior year of high school, people get senioritis and skip school, and I would do that, and I would be going to the movie theater instead of like whatever party all the seniors are at, And then I graduated high school, went into the Marines, and I was doing impressions of like singers and comedians, and then I discovered people were liking that. So I thought my thing was to be an actor. I got out of the military. I went back to Austin. I started acting there, but I just wasn't falling in love with it. So one day I get hired to be an extra in this film called The Alamo. And they dressed us up in 1860s Mexican soldier garb. They bust us into the town of San Antonio from that time, and they recreated the whole town. And as soon as I stepped off the bus, I was at the foot of this little farm at the corner of the town, and I knew like there was no chance in hell that farm would be featured on camera, but just the detail that went into that farm. There was a plow, they were ready. It looked ready to have seeds thrown on the ground. It made me fall in love with like being behind the camera. So ever since then, I focused my shift from being in front of the camera to being behind the camera.
That's awesome. No, there's something that Jaime mentioned earlier, and then it's the same thing that happened to me, and I don't know why, but when I first heard your name, I was like, I know that guy. And Jaime said the same thing. He's like, I've heard that name before. I don't know how I know it. Why does everybody know who Tony Lugo is? It's like, are you a mafia guy? Is that why that name is? I don't know.
Hey, Tony.
I don't know what it's from, but you're from Austin. I'm from Austin. So there was a chance I was like, do I know him somehow? I don't even know.
Yeah, I was born and raised in Austin, man. I went to Crockett High School, graduated in, I don't know, should I say the year?
No,
I graduated one of those years.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, I graduated in 98. And,
me too.
Yeah. I hung out around Austin a lot. I was in the film scene in Austin for a while.
Did you do any rapping?
I was in the rap scene for a little bit, but
really,
was it the Christian underground Christian hip hop rap scene? If it was, it makes sense why we know each other.
It wasn't.
Oh,
no,
darn.
It wasn't.
Yeah. No, I tried. But yeah, no, that's amazing, and I think it's fun, especially as an Austinite moving and doing this thing. I think it's an amazing thing, the idea of creating. And when I saw that in your IMDb, the extra for Alamo, I was like, oh, that's not a small movie to be in. Even as an extra, like that's pretty cool. Is it the idea? What is it about directing behind the film, behind the camera? What is it called to you? What is it that you wanna? What is it that it is that thing? Why?
Everyone, if you're lucky enough, you get to discover that thing that just makes you that thing you do, and you discover you're doing it because you love it, because for the longest time there won't be any money involved in it, but you still find yourself doing it. Some people are lucky enough to like they don't have to go on this long path of chasing a dream to do it. But I think what it is for me, it's just like the storytelling has been around since the dawn of humans living in caves, or it's just that's the way we communicated with each other for forever. There's just something about, and I love writing and photography, so filmmaking encompasses all of that. It encompasses photography, writing, music, poetry. It just, to me, it's the ultimate collaborative art form, where you get to tell a story, you get to share your thoughts on this moment of time in human history.
That's amazing. Yeah. Trey, you got something? I have.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to actually work on like a film set, or like just be behind the camera, or like be the actor. What would you say is like, I know that like you said the world is what you're into, but like, what do you personally get out of it?
What do I personally get out of it? It's the idea of that I get to leave something behind to the world. I get to, even if it's out of style in 100 years, there's still something people could look back at and be like, 100 years ago, this film was made, and this is what this person was trying to say with it. I guess it's my way, because I was always a loner. I was always a quiet kid, and it's my way that I discovered I could communicate to people without, I don't know, it broke down that shy, timid, lonesome, lonely kid that couldn't say anything to the world,
Right. Speaking of kids.
Speaking of kids, there you go.
So, dude, tell me more about your film, You Effing Idiot.
All right. Well, Effing Idiot is about a guy who wants to have a good day. It's a 6-minute long film. It's a guy who wants to have a good day, but he's got a literal head on his shoulder, bringing him down with everything he does. Like, he tries to go talk to a girl. The head on his shoulder is like, why are you trying to talk to a girl? You're just, you're overweight. You're ugly. She's into guys who are nothing like you. He sits in a coffee shop and writes, and he goes, why are you wasting your time at a coffee shop? All that type of stuff. And it's a fun little film I did when I was, I mean, I guess you never get done battling it, but when I was severely battling severe anxiety, and that's what came out of me. You effing idiot.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Like, does it, well, I guess I don't want it to be spoiled. I was going to ask for like the ending, but I'm still going to watch it regardless. But
sure.
What, I don't know what, so you said you're battling with anxiety and I'm assuming depression.
Yeah.
What do you feel like people can take away from that bit?
I think people, it's funny because people that have seen it will talk to me afterwards, and some people, it really spoke to some people. Other people will be hanging out and they'll do something. They'll call themselves out on something, and then they'll look at me and go, "That was the little head on my shoulder talking to me just then, wasn't it?" And yeah, it's. I think the thing you can take out of it is it's a shared experience, anxiety, I think, and you're not alone in that experience, and you do have the power to confront it. I'm trying to choose my words carefully because I don't want to say with like proper, just pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, sure. And but I think everyone within every individual, we do have the power to be Like, anxiety. I'm gonna try not to let you win today, and then that's the first step in a long battle.
Now, one thing I know that Trey doesn't understand, and I can't wait for you to tell him, how long did it take to shoot that 6-minute movie?
I shot it in 2016. I shot it before I made Midnight.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we had to shoot the head separately. Like, we had to shoot the actor separately with the head, and it just didn't work out the way we shot it, and we didn't have the skill set to do the VFX. I was letting my own personal effing idiot talk me out of finishing the film. And then I finished Midnight, and Midnight is going and winning all these awards. It's winning Best Actresses. All the actors got nominated. The supporting actress won 2 awards. I won several directing awards. It won Best. It really
awesome,
did a
man.
thing for. Thank you. It really did a thing for my confidence as far as filmmaking, as far as being a filmmaker. One of the things Midnight did is a film festival in Romania. They had compared me to Martin Scorsese.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Talk about like not putting any pressure on your career.
Hey, Tony. That's awesome,
anyway, I thought, why don't I just finish this film? I got another actor. I was working on. A very important part of this is I was working in post-production on Star Trek.
Ooh, okay. What?
So
yeah. So I worked on Star Trek for 3 years, and I worked next to the editors, right next to the writers, right next to the VFX producers and everything.
For Discovery and for Picard.
Discovery, Picard, Strange New Worlds.
No big deal. It's fine.
So awesome.
So one day I call one of the VFX producers into my office, and I start talking to him about this film that I never finished. And I said, how would you, I started asking, how would you shoot the actor in that? Because last time I did it, I fell hard on my face. It looked ugly, disgusting. I swear I was never going to release the film. It was just going to sit on my shelf, and I was going to look at it and make myself feel like an effing idiot. So he gave me tips on like how to shoot it. So I got an actor. Actually, it was Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Bruce was the actor. Bruce plays the head.
Oh,
movie.
Wow.
Bruce would make a great head for that.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we had a green screen behind us, and Bruce wore an all green outfit, and we just shot him in different angles. I hired a VFX artist. He placed the head on, and it looked freaking great, man. It looked so much better than I imagined that I had no fear of putting the film out. Now, the only qualm I have with the film is that I shot it before Midnight. So the skill set looks like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm afraid people will perceive it as a follow-up to Midnight, and they'll see it and be like, wait a minute, he did Midnight, now he's doing this. But that's the only qualm I have with it. But a lot of people can't even tell the difference.
That's great. No, I do have to stop you so we can ask you a real quick question for one of our good friends.
I was going to do the same thing.
Because he's asked you a zillion things. I mentioned it to you earlier, but as a big comic book fan, who are you doing the movie or TV show for?
He asked which mutant do you want to do a movie about?
Determined.
That's tough because my favorite mutant is Wolverine, and like the perfect Wolverine movie.
You could do a Wolverine movie.
Yeah, but the perfect Wolverine movie was made. Logan was just beautiful. I would probably dive deeper into some of his relationships. I would dive deeper
Wolverine
into
dating movie. I like this.
That would be an interesting take.
I would like to, because you know how they're all going to end. Every relationship he gets into, whether it's a friend or a woman, you know exactly how they're all going to end. Yeah. But I would like to delve into.
No, dead or broken up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or he outlives them, Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could
you imagine?
Actually, what if there was a Wolverine movie where he nothing happened except his struggle with being a mutant and his struggle with healing while he sees the love of his life aging. What if something like that was happening?
Now,
like it's just a straight up drama.
Another question he asked real quick. Who's your Wolverine in this?
Oh my god!
I love the idea of this. I'm a big M. Night fan, and so I love the idea that you do a movie about a guy that just has a terrible life, and you never explain that it's Wolverine until the end.
Oh, dude, I love that.
Shoots out these things.
Yeah,
it's like, wait, what? You're still watching a Wolverine movie the whole time?
Yeah, Wolverine. I think.
Who's your actor?
That's a good one.
You have a total budget. It's fine, and I'm available. So it's.
I would go with you.
Yeah.
I would go with you.
Would you go with Jason?
If you. You can choose Tree.
Actually, another one, Punisher.
Bob.
I think Punisher. You could delve into some great.
Yes.
PTSD
Wolverine Punisher dating
thing. Yeah.
No, wait.
I mean, I think the show did a great job, but I also think it missed the mark on some points. But I think you could do like a nice 2-hour thing of that struggle, that like the beginning of like season 2 where he's just constantly hitting the wall. That's just his thing. I think you could do. Yeah, I think you could dive into that mindset and do something really deep and moving.
They couldn't have picked a better actor. So I had mixed feelings on him because he was a great Punisher. It's just like in some of these movies, they're not making them as big as they need to be because the Punisher's a big dude. Like even with the Hulk, like sure, he was massive and the CG did that. I'm trying to think. Venom, for example, they actually did Venom correct because he's big. I mean, he is almost as big as the Hulk in some issues.
Yeah.
Like they just need to be like proportionally correct because let's be honest, we're never going to talk about Spider-Man 3's Venom because that was not Venom. It was really weird.
Yeah, it was very odd.
Yeah,
we need a good action director to do a Hulk versus Thing film.
Ooh,
do you see the screen, Trey?
No one beats Dolph Lundgren.
Everyone beats Dolph Lundgren. Everyone.
No,
the dude is a scientist, which makes me laugh every time I think about it.
Here's the bad part. I've never actually seen that Punisher movie. I've never seen that Punisher movie, and I need to see it as a huge and massive Punisher fan. But anyway, so yeah, I think a Wolverine movie would be phenomenal, and you should totally do it.
And what actor would you really cast? Just if you could pick anybody right now, who'd you pick?
Oh my god,
I know it's a tough question.
Such a great question. I have a tendency of like, I grew up with Harry Potter. Christopher Reeve as my Superman, and Christopher Reeve was an unknown at the time, so I would search for an unknown, someone undiscovered.
I'm looking at these comments.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Hugh Jackman's nothing like Wolverine. I mean, okay.
I had my brother-in-law said he would have cast a young Danny DeVito as Wolverine because he's so short. Because he's got the height down. Wolverine's short,
I go up on the stage, I go snick, and then I just start shaking everybody.
Yeah, that would be great. I would like an all 80s comedy group of people doing all the X-Men. That'd be great. I could do this. Would Jerry Seinfeld be Cyclops?
Oh my god.
Oh, look at my beams coming from my eyes. What's up with that? I would not watch that movie.
Eddie Murphy is Black Panther, of course.
Tom Cruise is going to be Iron Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, like that's confirmed.
No, but that's not 80s comedy. He's not a comedy guy.
Oh no, I'm saying this is real life. I'm saying like he's going to be superior Iron Man.
Is he really?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Well, supposedly he's in but I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I will not say anything. Doctor Strange was phenomenal. That is all I will say.
I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers.
It's not what I don't spoil anything for anybody. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what happens. I'm just kidding.
That's Russell Crowe as Wolverine back in the day.
Oh,
that would have been nice.
Russell Crowe, man.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Russell Crowe's a good choice.
Tom Cruise is not Iron Man. Oh, it was a false rumor.
Yeah.
Now, remember when they first were making the Iron Man movie, it was rumored that Tom Cruise, all the way up until they announced Robert Downey Jr., that it was going to be Tom Cruise was going to be Iron Man.
Really?
Yeah.
They might have a cameo for him then. I mean, the thing is, the multiverse is open now, so you can do. I mean, anybody can be anybody.
Yeah.
So you can probably bring back Robert Downey Jr.
Absolutely. In some universe, he's still alive.
Yeah.
I mean, probably a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes, I think you should totally do it, and I will support you in any way I see fit. If you need voice acting in any way, shape, or form, you just let me know.
So Trey is a voice actor. And
I am not.
some moves for you.
You guys want to know what's funny is I started writing a Batman fan film. It was kind of like the anti-fan film fan film.
I am Batman.
As long as he raps, I'm available for you.
The Riddler comes in, starts rapping.
I'll be a rapping Riddler. I can pull that off. That'd be fun. Mr. Freeze.
I haven't seen the Batman yet. I need to see that too.
That movie's dope. That movie's
it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right.
I still like Dark Knight.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I'm pretty much a Nolan fan, so there's not really, that dude just does amazing movies.
Yeah.
Just can't. Yeah.
That run of Batman, I honestly would have liked to see Robin. I mean, I would have seen. The thing is, with DC right now, man, like they're trying to compete with Marvel, and it's just not working out. And they tried to do.
They panicked,
dude. And they should have just stopped, kept doing the whole backstories with everybody, run with it, and it would have been fine. Yeah. Justice League wasn't that bad, but the Zack Snyder cut was way better.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Black and white, but not Zack Snyder was better.
I'm just saying. Jason, I'm looking at the time, and are you going to ask me a question?
What happened here? Hey Trey.
He picked up on it.
What are we Trey? It's about that time.
What time are you talking about? I was asking you.
What
are you talking about, Jason?
It's time for you to believe in yourself more and know that you are a voice actor. Just because you haven't tried hard enough, and I've given you opportunities to try harder, but you just give up. We got you on that one web show. You already are a accredited actor, buddy, and so you need to believe in yourself more, because I believe in you. It's the reason I pay you so much to be on the show.
I was not expecting all of that, and I really appreciate that, and I need to do more of that. But I think you're actually talking about.
Oh, sorry. I'm supposed to press a button.
Come on, Jason.
Sorry, dude.
You're actually talking about.
It's time for question of the day.
And now the banner goes away. Oh my gosh.
Jaime's
He's still learning. He's still learning.
I produced the whole show and I still can't get it right.
Polar Nights is coming through.
Oh,
as a barber, I love this podcast. It is every stage of beard growth. Oh! That's awesome, dude. Good stuff.
You got the George Michael right here.
That is so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. We got a question from Twitter. Per usual, it's our normal guy at iGreenGod, which we still have not had on the show or talked to. And I'll probably DM.
To ask him.
I'll DM him today. I'll DM him today.
No pictures.
Oh, he's asking more of the same questions he's already asked. It's so sad. What? I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm double checking to see if I'm reading this correctly. When sign makers go on strike, how do they make their point?
That sounds like a Riddler thing. You should have asked Batman.
Yes, that is a good question. When sign makers go on strike, how do they make their point, Jason?
All
right, better question. What's the easiest job in the world? This is at iGreenGod. What is the easiest job in the world?
The sign maker. A sign maker on strike.
I would say the easiest job in the world is a motivational person that has to call you every day just to uplift you. So they call you once and they call you and they say, hey man, you don't suck. Don't listen to those voices. Don't listen to that head on your shoulder.
How do I give this guy?
I don't know, but it would seem like it's the easiest job in the world because all you have to do is call people. and then you're done by like,
imagine being
depending on how many clients you have,
a spam phone caller where you just call people to encourage them.
Hey, it's like, hey, look, we're not trying to
I'm
call
not
you
selling
about
you
your car's
anything. I just
extended
wanted to
warranty.
say you're amazing. That's
You're
all.
amazing, and that's it.
But
That's
what if the caller ID says perhaps maybe spam? You know how it does that?
Oh,
iPhones do that
spam
now?
likely, spam
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah, 'cause
That
you're on a
hopefully
bot
not.
call.
Hopefully not. But I would assume. What do you guys think? What's the easiest job in the world?
Uh,
I mean, I said when I get to do it, rapping for kids is pretty awesome, and teaching freestyle rapping for kids is pretty crazy. So
I would say toilet paper tester.
nice.
honestly, that's an easy job.
You said what?
So that's an easy job.
Yeah.
So
you would
funny.
immediately know if it's not great toilet paper.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
we have a new
too
sandpaper
thin.
toilet paper. Yes. What do you think? You have anything funny? Tony, you got any kind of easy
Oh man,
stuff?
no, that's the easiest job in the world, man.
First joke you can think of.
I don't know why a hot dog eating contestant popped
okay.
in my head.
A hot dog tester.
That's somebody else we should get on here, Trey. We
A
should
food
get,
grade tester.
We should get oh, I have a friend that does that. But,
Really?
Yeah, Joey Chestnut though. We should get him on the show.
Okay, I'm down for
How
anything.
cool it is to be a food eater.
But that is the question of the day. Our segment is over now, so we can move on to my favorite portion of the show, which is Jason's favorite portion of the show, which is Tony's favorite portion of the show.
Best portion of the show ever.
Well, so right now, Tony, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make up a song about everything we talked about today.
But before we do that, Tony gets a plug.
Oh, I was gonna do it after that, but yeah,
Either way, whatever.
yeah.
You guys said.
Oh yeah, Tony, plug away. What would you like to tell people about? Tell them about the movie. Tell them about your website. Do all those things.
Oh, you can check out my website, www.lugotron.com. It has all my work there. You can follow me on Instagram and @_Lugotron. Twitter is @Lugotron. TikTok is @Lugotron, but the O in Lugo and Tron is a 0.
That's awesome. Yeah.
There's a reoccurring theme there for my handles. Midnight. I'm gonna post. It's on Vimeo right now. It's no longer password protected, but I'm gonna upload it onto like Facebook and Instagram and all that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's effing idiots. It's in its festival run right now.
Yeah, and it's actually the bad word. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to find it, it's not effing idiot. It's the good one.
You got a new follower, man, on TikTok.
Yeah, nice.
That's amazing. I'm definitely going to see that. I said the idea that the idea that Bruce is a talking head, it makes me laugh very much.
Bruce must have left a great impression with y'all, huh?
He's great. We loved him very well.
Yeah.
Said he kind of went out of himself
funny.
and just hold a different show with us, and
Yeah.
so I loved it. He was great, but he's been on twice, so yeah, he's great. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, one real quick question, just because I have to ask. Now, as a person from
What's
Austin,
that in your hand?
it's a screwdriver.
Oh, okay.
As a person from Austin, have you ever had one of your films in South by Southwest? And is that something you would love to have?
I would love to have it. I haven't had it yet. But when I won Best Film, I won it at the Austin After Dark Film Festival.
Oh, that's so
Ooh.
awesome! Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
So it was a good homecoming for me, and we lit up the Austin streets, and it's my old hood, and it was great. It was such a fun experience winning that particular winning Best Film at home at a hometown festival was the best feeling.
That's amazing. Yeah, I say growing up at South by Southwest and actually getting to be an artist at it was the most insane thing. I was like, I used to go to this all the time, and now I'm actually a thing here. And so I imagine it's the same thing for you. I said, when you're there, I'll be there. So I'll be going, I'll follow you and go to your movie. Because that's my favorite part is to go watch the movie with the director. So then they talk about it. Like that's always my favorite thing about South by. Anyways, that's a me and you talk. Not everybody cares.
Yeah.
But
Jason,
it's
nobody
awesome.
cares.
Yeah, nobody. So now we're gonna turn everything into a rap song. Give me a theme, Tony. What the song is gonna be about?
It's gonna be about making movies.
Okay. Any way you want me to just stay open in general, or is there a focus? Super dramatic movies.
Let's keep it open.
Okay. We'll see what I can
Let's
do.
open the world to you.
All right.
So, Tony, before we start, we got a stage name for you. Do you want to use Lugotron, or do you have another one you'd like to use, a nickname that somebody gave you back in the day, or?
Well, Lugotron is a nickname someone gave me back in the day. Yeah.
Perfect. And that's what we're going to use. Jason, you ready?
Let's go.
Yo, we got DJ Sound Effects, Lugotron, and Scout the Psalmist on the mic. Let's get
it. Let's get it.
Yeah. When I was a young kid, I wanted to create movies and do crazy things to them dudes, but I knew that I'd never make it all true. I wanted to make a dramatic version of the Smurfs, my dude. Like, oh, Smurfette, she's really sad. She's by herself and she has no dad, and she's just chilling out. She can never do what she do, but she doesn't know how to succeed. She can't keep it true, and everybody's blue. She doesn't understand it, and she can make it all, and then she reprimanded. She's by herself, and she can't date one of these guys. What's she doing? And she makes it back, and then she flies, but then she cries most of the film. I break it back, and then I gotta say that I will. Now I'm thinking about another version of the Wolverine. If we can't sing, only if we beam. It's a dating show. Just years of dying, all the people crying, all the tears whining, and just Wolverine's just by himself in a room, looking in a mirror saying, I hate you, dude, and I don't understand where it comes back. And Wolverine, it would be the saddest movie attack. How about one of those movies where it's just in one room? There's no other moves. It's just him in his room by himself, crying the whole time, talking about his girls back in the day, and I still don't know why I even brought that up. I guess movies are crazy if you didn't know what's up. How about a serious movie that's about other things that never get about and about? How about a guy that works at Krispy Kreme and how he gets
What?
I don't even know where I go with that one little time breaking the flow. Now we talking to Tony because he's like Lugo, Lugotron, only if he can't make it. He did some movies like Midnight and B, and it's always sad and always depressing, but that's cool seeing me, and I know what I'm doing if I can't be. It's only amazing when you're running back and family. Find me in a place that I will go. Only if I can't break it down, I don't know. Oh, what am I saying? I gotta explode and break it back. Only if you see it. Oh no, you gotta eat healthy and keep it all together, B. And there's a bruise on your shoulder coming back and see, saying you're not successful, you effing idiot. You know what you're doing back and you can't spit it. It's midnight. Now you got to get it go. And then I'm looking at the duel I don't ever know. And then I'm thinking if a veteran only feels his flow, he got the question and he feels what he never know. Yeah, so many days and so many nights, so many ways for him to keep it right. Oh, so many movies in this place. If you never get it down with a smile on your face, yeah, I gotta say what I do and I go, cause we gotta write this little song and we know that we gotta make it for the little downtime. But now we gotta rock it cause we feeling all of mine. Anyways, guess that's the song. Talk about quizzes that were weird, oh no. Yes, you could cut off a cockroach's head and it will live for 10 days like Trey Ed. Only if I can't say what I gotta do. I guess the song's over and I'm thinking that's cool. Oh, make a cool movie. Maybe Seinfeld, the dramatic movie, oh no. I can't feel it well, oh.
Game over.
Man.
What's up, Jason? You didn't expect that, did you?
Yeah, I know. That was a hard one because I'm like, I really have to actually make up plots of movies as I'm rapping. Yeah,
double kill, triple kill.
The Smurfette movie's gonna come out, and I'm gonna be like, dang it. That was my idea.
You should have said patent pending inside of the rap.
He finishes the show and he writes that whole thing tonight, and it's like out, and I'm just like, oh no.
And it's just like Michael Bay-esque Smurfette.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's your thing, right? Your thing is like the more delving onto the sad, dramatic parts of that's your thing. So that would be fun. But yeah, that'd be hilarious. And then never explain that it's Smurfette. I always love the idea of just tricking people. And then she looks in the mirror and it's actually a blue lady. It's like, what?
That would be haunting.
It's a Smurfette. Like the whole movie, you're crying the whole time. Like, oh, she's never gonna find anything.
Those
pans out to the movie. And it's a Smurfette, like the cartoon Smurfette.
I'm pretty sure I've seen movies where it's like, yeah, it's a theme where it's a cartoon character or whatever, but it's like somebody just at the very end, it's somebody dressed up and thinking that they're a cartoon character or something. That would be haunting.
It would be.
Tony,
it's like
you've
a
been an
quantum
amazing
loop
guest, man. Quantum loop.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for being on the show, man. I had a great time.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Well, thank you everybody for listening to the show. Thank you for Tony being on the show. Make sure you go to flowshoe.com. You can check out our website. You make sure you subscribe and like the show if you're on Twitch or TikTok or any of those places. I don't know why we're on TikTok, but if
Facebook,
you're on
YouTube,
Facebook, there it is. Make sure that you like and subscribe. We really love your questions of the day. Trey will tell you about that in a second. And we just really appreciate that we get to do this. If you have any guests that you want us to have on the show, please tell us. If you want to be on the show, let us know. I said it was really nice to talk to Tony. Can't wait to talk to him again about the next project comes out, the Smurfette movie, of course. And I just think
I would prefer the Logan or Logan 2
Logan would be
or Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine Declawed. I'm just kidding.
That's great. How do you just call it Declawed? I love that. Declawed. And then it's a move at the end. It's like, wait, it's Wolverine the whole time? Yeah. I love that.
Wolverine if he never got his powers. Because then he could live a normal life. No, he'd live a normal life. Anyway,
that first year of the first time he dies, that would be rough. Anyways.
If Logan lived a regular life, he'd be a severe alcoholic who chain smoked cigars.
Well, yeah,
and
that is true.
Quick.
And somehow he still got women. But guys, thank you so much for being on the show. For at least coming in and just blowing up the comment section. If you guys want to be on the show, like Jason said, please hit us up. We'd love to have you on. And if you guys have some questions today, throw them our way. You can actually go on our website, flowsforyou.com, and you can message us individually. And I don't know, throw a funny news clip we can talk about, or throw a funny question of the day you got that we can talk about. We would love to have you on the show and love to answer your questions.
Now, this is our closing bit, Tony. You're going to you are Trey's psychiatrist. There it is, therapist. And you're going to just confront him about some issues in his life. And he has to agree with you no matter what you say. And you'll get 3 questions. And Trey will start some music up for you. And here we go.
Yep.
Give me 1 second. Close. Stay on the line so we can talk to you right at the end of the show, Tony. But after we close, but this is the close.
I had a question. How does it feel knowing that you didn't know who Punisher was till all the police officers started using that logo?
Oh, wow. I actually discovered the Punisher not too long ago, and I didn't know what the skull meant. I didn't know what it was. It was like, oh, I don't know if this is like some death to all humans thing. I don't know what it was. The police were repping, but yeah, it was kind of scary, to be honest with you, man. Like I don't know. That's my take on it. It was really scary.
Really scary. And
I had nightmares.
So, what are you gonna do when my legal team confronts y'all for not giving me the NFTs you guys promised me, the 5 million high fives?
That's a whole nother issue in and of itself. We'll be working on that. Hopefully that won't happen or ever come to that. Because that would give me severe anxiety if a legal team came through and busted down my door and was asking about the NFTs and how they don't exist and where they're at.
That was a good one. Final question, Tony.
The final question is, are you going to dance alone in your room tonight?
I will dance in my room tonight like nobody is watching, and hopefully I don't break anything. Me being DJ Sound Effects, I play some pretty buck wild stuff, but hopefully my VR sensors over here will not get destroyed and leak radioactive waste into my room. Because apparently
the next hero.
VR, man, that would be sick. I don't know how that would work out, but that would be something. I don't know if they've done that yet.
Well, guys, make sure that you check out the Closer Use live stream about an hour. Great. That's a new feature we'll be doing every day.
Now, no.
At 1 o'clock. Thank you so much, guys. We really can't believe that we get to do this, that we've been doing this for over 2 years, and that we have amazing people like you spending time to watch with us. Hope you're having an amazing, awesome day. Make sure you again check out the website, and we will see you later.
Tony,
hope you're ready to press the button.
Thank you so much, bro.
Bye, Tony.
Thank you so much for having me. It was a great pleasure, and thanks to everybody who listened.
Stay here.
Of course, man.
Don't go.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we